Hi there. After the last video, a few people have asked me to make a better how-to video with my binds and settings, so here it is. The reason I've avoided doing this video so far is because I'm not very experienced with PVM, so most of what I'm gonna be going through, take it with a pinch of salt. You know, you probably know more than I do about PVM. I haven't played for 2 years. This is just what I'm doing. I hope it helps. Fair warning though, as it stands, there is one set of forced 1 to 2 binds that could risk being flagged as a macro. I'll get into it more when I go over my binds, but as far as I found, it's currently unfixable through Steam. For the JGEX launcher, open Steam, go to Settings, and then Controller. You can customize the layout from there, and my layout is also available in the community section if you search for it. For future content, there's now this showing most of my binds. It's a bit rough because I made it, but yeah. So, to start, the big annoying issue is this, the D-pad. If you look at my binds, they are linked 1 through 4, and no other buttons. However, when I prayer flick using it, the camera moves, which means they're still assigned to the arrow keys for some reason. I haven't found a way to fix this, but other programs might offer a way around it. I just haven't really had a chance to look into it yet. Next we have the paddles. I'm using a SCUF controller, and with how I've set it up, it will give me roughly 33 binds for abilities. Done this by assigning Shift and Control to R3 and L3 and assigning them to the outer paddles, so I simply hold one of them down and press one of the other binds. The rest of the binds I'm still playing around with and finding out what feels best. For basic control, we have camera on the left stick and mouse control on the right, with left click on the right trigger and right click on the left. Now I know that sounds a little weird, but when you hold a mouse in your right hand, you click with your right forefinger, so it kind of feels more natural. Last to the camera controls, I can zoom in and out by moving up and down on the touchpad. Currently I'm using Revolution for basic and casting thresholds and above with binds on the face buttons. For the sake of muscle memory, I keep stuns on L1, special attack on R2, bleed on triangle, and area of effect attacks on circle. For prayer flicks and basics, for the sake of movement to free up the right hand, they are all on the D-pad. I'm still not very good at kiting, but I'm still practicing. Food is on R3 L1. Defensives and abilities like Freedom and Anticipation I have on the right face buttons at the moment, and I'll just keep adding more to that side as I unlock them. And finally, movement, abilities and special action key are all binded to the options button. After using this for a couple of months now, between the 2 accounts and trying out some basic PVM, I'd say this is definitely a viable way of playing, and someone smarter than me will probably at some point come up with a much better layout, maybe even manage full manual on it. The hardest part by far is precision and movement. Tiny amount of aim assist for selection, or even just, you know, highlight the tile that the mouse is hovering over would go a hell of a long way to making this more viable. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it.